Wan Tong Ling Ming. Welcome to the first web class in 2016. A new year has begun, at least in our understanding. In our understanding, I mean that it's a cultural thing in the end. And even so that our year begins this week, for me it is today. You'll be getting this link in a few days. I did go early to bed last night when everybody was out partying, and I thought I'm gonna make this chi field for all of us. I'm gonna build this chi field for all of us for the whole year today. It's the 1st of January, it's early morning, and as far as I can hear, everybody is out sleeping, or is in sleeping somewhere. And it's the first morning of the new year. So for you, just don't make a difference in your head, in your brain, in your consciousness. It's one of the first mornings in the new year. You can build a chi field for the whole year, of course. How do we do this? Pardon me. Like always, you first relax from top to bottom. You lift Hui Yin. You empty yourself. Turn yourself into the awareness of being a chi field, yourself. Then, expanding this awareness to unify with the universe. And as you're doing this, your chi is unifying with the chi of the universe. It's merging, it's becoming one, and then you draw this awareness back. Drawing with it the chi of the universe that is gathering in the chi field as we speak. So as I'm speaking, I was doing exactly what I was saying. If you have not done that as I was speaking, just continue onwards, and you can rewatch this class another time and try it if you feel a difference, if you're doing what I am saying at the same time. As we are drawing in the chi, we are putting information in as it's gathering in the chi field. This is the time to put some information into the chi field. So you can say simple things according to whatever you need or wish, making sure that your wishes go with the laws of life, that your desires are beneficial to your life and to the development of your life, and beneficial to the development of the lives of others, which goes hand in hand. Everything that is beneficial for your development is also beneficial for development of others. everything that is beneficial for the development of others is also supposed to be beneficial for your own development. What is the most effective way to be beneficial? Changing the information on the fundamental level of what we are. What are we humans? We humans are a trinity, a totality of Qing, the body, Qi, and Shen. On a fundamental level, the body and Shen are also Qi. So if we're changing the information on this fundamental level, we are going to change eventually the information in the body, and we also are going to change the way our Shen works. So first we have to think conscious thoughts, like I like vanilla ice cream, until you have strengthened this information so strongly that every space within you and a deep knowing of yourself that you do like vanilla ice cream has established. Then the information doesn't need to be constantly repeated. It simply needs to be lived. It simply needs to be held present in a way of a deep knowing. Are you starting to know what I am actually talking about? I'm talking about changing our patterns of the consciousness, or the patterns that we call habits. The whole world actually is aware of this concept. The New Year's resolutions. In other cultures, there's other times when they do this. So, for example, the Maori in New Zealand have the Matariki, which is their beginning of a new year. You also know that, for example, the Chinese have a different date for when their new year starts. This is why we're also going to put the information into our Qi fields, that every day is a new day and can signify a new beginning. We humans do not need to wait for a special date to change our life, to make our life healthier and happier, filled with more contentment and filled with more purpose. Every day is another opportunity to do this. The date is the least of things. But since life is a totality, and since the new year or the New Year's celebration is so very deeply ingrained into our cultural, societal behavior. You could also call it a cultural or societal habit, a pattern. We might as well use it in the most beneficial way possible. Because this awareness is more heightened. You are more alert or aware of a special occasion. The special occasion, in the end, as I have said already, being a new moment in life. Every moment should be cherished. This is one thing that helped me immensely in working on my patterns and is still helping me, since there's a lot to do still on my part. It's to keep reminding me in a difficult moment that this is a moment with the possibility of literally being able to change this very moment, and with this I can change my whole life. So in a moment of not feeling good, in a moment of feeling like a prisoner to one of my patterns, isn't this how it really feels sometimes? Do you know those moments when your Shen, and your consciousness, your E, all it does, it's telling you what you actually don't want to do, but that's all your head is filled with? And your whole emotional range is also filled with this power or this presence of that emotion. And it's like, I don't know, it's just the only thought or state that seems to exist. And so I'm aware of that, and then I'm like, okay, this is my pattern right now, and I'm so enslaved to it. I am so the prisoner of this pattern. And in this very moment, I have put that kind of information in the chi field, and we're doing this right now for the new chi field. The new chi field, the chi field we're building for the new year. But it really is the same chi field. But we're adding the information now that in that moment, the memory of this is a new moment. This moment has the potential for change integrated in itself. And with this awareness, what comes along is the gratitude about being human, about having the ability to consciously do different, think different, be different. And usually, at least I can relax a little bit in this very moment. And the patterns around the pattern go away. For example, shame, feeling guilty, feeling like a failure, feeling like being incapable. Do you know any of these things? And at least with the gratitude and the that comes with reminding myself or remembering of the possibility of change and development in this very moment comes at least this relaxation, and I can commence to a calmer state. I can then advance to maybe seeing a flower or seeing the sky, some clouds, or seeing a child smiling somewhere or doing something really cute. Or I can bring up a memory that has been nourishing my life really strongly. Or I can just simply breathe. The other possibility is to connect with qi and draw qi to either of the dantians, to my heart, to, if I'm aware of what pattern it is, I can choose an organ to strengthen the organ qi there, instead of letting the bad thoughts, or bad thoughts in Ren Shui always means going against the law of life, the unhealthy pattern. So instead of letting the unhealthy thoughts running and deplete and damage my organ qi, through this remembering, through this moment of reminding myself or remembering that this is a moment for change and with the possibility for change, I can, instead of deplete and damage my organ qi, I can nourish my organ qi. And often that's what we don't really connect, because we often, when we're in those states that are not so healthy and that are not so comfortable, so the uncomfortable states of consciousness, when we are hanging in a pattern and when we're feeling like we are a prisoner to our pattern, we often don't really connect with the totality, or we aren't aware of the totality, that in this very moment, if I do manage to exchange the unhealthy information with the healthy information, the future will be better. But often we don't see this because we don't pay attention. We don't observe in a more expanded way. You could also say we don't apply totality into those observations. And this is what the new year is good for, or this is what these seemingly special days, special occasions are very useful for. We can apply a review of the last year, and we can compare it to the year before. So let's say if you have started Yuan Gong and Ren Shui in this very year, you will probably see a lot of significant changes. Significant changes could be pretty small changes, but actually small changes are very significant because of what I have just explained. They might only be a moment in which you have detected a pattern, or the influence that this pattern has on your life, which means that you have gained a bit more understanding of this pattern, or you have identified a new aspect of the pattern or a new pattern altogether. So this is a very simple moment, a very small moment, but it's very significant. And so you can compare it with how was life before Yuan Gong and Ren Shui. And if you have started a few years ago, then you can even use all the years and expand even further. You can expand the same, you can apply the same concept of, so I'm doing this for 3 years, for 4 years, for 7 years, since 10 years. And you can apply it to, or compare it with what was before. How was your life before? And the more honest one can be with oneself, the more changes you will probably be able to see and detect. These are very powerful moments because they create new memories. They create new ideas, new belief systems, new notions. They give you the results or the reality of the results. Through you putting your awareness onto those things, your awareness into those observations, you are creating reality, and what you also create is new power and new strength to continue, as those patterns are sometimes really, really clingy. With clingy I mean they're not just going away with thinking 1 or 2 times differently. It sometimes could be a few years that you're bouncing forth and back between the new behavior or new way of thinking and the old behavior and the old way of thinking. So let's apply this powerful, powerful moment, the opportunity of this one moment for the whole next year, as often as seemingly possible. So this thought of this web class, for example, of the chi field of this web class, can be one of those thoughts that just pops into your head when you feel prisoner to one of your patterns. And it can remind you of gratitude and of trust and of love and of openness and of Gongqing. And immediately your state will be a bit better. And then when the state is better, you can probably even actively do something against the unhealthy pattern. Or at least relax into it and be okay with it for now. And when you have another moment of more strength, you can change it again. But the best is to literally use that moment then in that moment and apply very good information and thoughts towards this pattern. How powerful this way is, this way of thinking is, I would like to demonstrate you, and I will going to show you 2 videos. It's neuroplasticity, or it is about neuroplasticity, and that's one video, and the video is from Sentis. It's a trademark, so this is why I refer to it, so I'm allowed to show it. And it's from YouTube, they have put it up there, and I will just cut it into this video. But the references are all on the video. It's a beautiful little piece of very simply demonstrated with a graphic of how this pattern work is actually happening on a physical level in the brain. Neuroplasticity is the medical term for, or the scientific term for, the ability of the brain changing itself. Well, not really itself, connected with our consciousness through inputting new information. And the second little movie is simply showing you a real life brain cell that is growing through a new thought, and it also shows you when you are pruning with not thinking the negative information, how the old brain cell is disconnecting and disengaging and eventually what we call dispersing. It's just dislodging itself first, and then it dissolves through not being used. So I did show these 2 videos in my talk in the Sweden retreat last year, in my teaching that I was allowed to do about patterns, together with Arne and Mons, and people loved it. And I also showed it to my class, in the local class in Austria, and they also loved it. And then I remembered that I've never shown it to you guys actually on web class, so that's great, because that means that this is a really interesting thing for the first day or the first week in our new life. Pardon me. Go ahead and enjoy.
Not so long ago, many scientists believed that the brain did not change after childhood, that it was hardwired and fixed by the time we became adults. But recent advances in only the last decade now tell us that this is simply not true. The brain can and does change throughout our lives. It is adaptable, like plastic. Hence, neuroscientists call this neuroplasticity. How does neuroplasticity work? If you think of your brain as a dynamic, connected power grid, there are billions of pathways or roads lighting up every time you think, feel, or do something. Some of these roads are well-travelled. These are our habits, our established ways of thinking, feeling, and doing. Every time we think in a certain way, practice a particular task, or feel a specific emotion, we strengthen this road. It becomes easier for our brains to travel this pathway. Say we think about something differently, learn a new task, or choose a different emotion. We start carving out a new road. If we keep travelling that road, our brains begin to use this pathway more, and this new way of thinking, feeling, or doing becomes second nature. The old pathway gets used less and weakens. This process of rewiring your brain by forming new connections and weakening old ones is neuroplasticity in action. The good news is that we all have the ability to learn and change by rewiring our brains. If you have ever changed a bad habit or thought about something differently, you have carved a new pathway in your brain and experienced neuroplasticity firsthand. With repeated and directed attention towards your desired change, you can rewire your brain.
So how did you like these videos? You can rewatch them a few times after class if you like to. Or you can find out more about the brain. Sentis has given out a few fabulous videos on the brain on YouTube. So this is the more applied way of seeing the working on the patterns of consciousness. Because working with Qi can often be a little bit non-tangible for a lot of us, and so when you can see that this is actually what is really happening in the physical area, on physiological level, it might help you a lot the whole year over with changing your patterns and changing your life. Simple things like when you think you're in pain. The simple version would be, I am pain-free. Thinking it and eventually disengaging those neural pathways over which the impulses of pain are running. And eventually you will be pain-free. But if you keep thinking that I'm in pain, or you keep feeling the pain in this kind of state, really worried about it, you're never going to dissolve those brain cells, the neurons. You're never going to dislodge those dendrites. The dendrites is what they call those arms that you can see forming this web. If you happen to have a form of disease and you keep saying, I have da da da, and you put in the name, like I have cancer, I have parodontosis, I have Parkinson's. You keep saying this. You keep repeating the diagnosis. You keep strengthening the awareness. It will be more difficult to heal it. This is where you should apply a few hours of thinking, or I don't know about hours, you should apply some time into thinking of how you can go around this. Are you supposed to go and have medical help? Not really. Since if you still need medical help in some of those areas, you should use this opportunity as well. But the best way of going into these concepts is to apply totality to it and literally see the different aspects of what you have learned today, for example, and all the things you've read in Jance's book, or all the things you have heard from Jance, all the things you've heard from other teachers regarding Qi, and the changeability from physical to non-physical, and from non-physical to physical. Qi can change the physical, and you change Qi through your thoughts, through your states of consciousness. So apply some thinking and apply the totality to it and see, okay, there is the medical science which goes specifically into the physics and into the physical, and I just envelop the bigger knowledge of Qi around it. So you combine and integrate the two knowledges, I mean the physical and the Qi, actually the three, right? The trinity of physical knowledge of Qi and the work on Qi, and the knowledge of the consciousness and how it forms your life, how information is manifesting as your life. And you apply all of those concepts in its actual order, which is the physical, the Qi, and the consciousness. Yeah? So, like this, you have a whole totality established. Have you seen what I've been doing with my hands? Maybe you have been listening with closed eyes. You can go ahead and revisit later on if you want to. Yeah? Or I can do it again if you open your eyes for a moment. The physical principles, and you use the Qi principles to combine it with that and to apply a bigger expanded knowledge. And then you apply the concepts of consciousness. And it's more expanded, see? So do some thinking on what type of knowledge you give the most emphasis. So instead of stop going to the doctor, which is not a good idea, probably, if you're still needing it, just apply the bigger concepts and put stronger emphasis on the other knowledge you also have and strengthen that knowledge and let it overtake so that the totality can become influencing in the strongest possibility with the most potential. So we're going to practice a little bit now. So we've had the information part, and now we're going to take care of the physical and the Qi part. And we are going to do a little bit of Sha Yuan and a little bit of Di Yuan. Okay? So let's all stand up together. Look straight forward. Feet shoulder width apart, flat on the floor. Think inside. Draw your vision back. Gently closing your eyes. Your tongue tip is resting on the upper palate. Lifting from Bai Hui. Relax your whole body. Relax the head and face. Relax your throat and neck. Relax your shoulders and arms. Relax your chest cavity. Relax your abdominal cavity. Relax your pelvis and hips. Think Hui Yin. Lift Hui Yin to Ming Men. Automatically relaxing the lower back outwards. Relax your legs and feet. Relax from top to bottom, from inside out. Awareness inside, the emptiness and spaciousness within. Send your awareness out, becoming one with the universe. Draw chi and awareness back. Calm and peaceful. Open to the totality of the universe with reverence and utmost gongqing. The totality of every moment, bringing the potential for a new, healthier, happier, a better life with more purpose. Let this bright awareness and the universal light nourish your heart. With love and compassion. I am relaxed. I am free. I am filled with joy. Let this awareness of relaxedness and freedom and joy radiate throughout your whole being. I am healthy. My chi is flowing smoothly and harmoniously. And then unify heaven, earth, human. Lower the body, arms raising, and then lower the body more. Draw chi from the universe through you, down, and lift up the whole universe. You have merged. The whole universe is rising the chi within the totality of universe up. Feel the rising of the chi inside of you. Pull it down. See how your whole being is being filled with chi and unified on the way down. Up. You are being lifted by the totality of the universe. Down. And then come up, hold the totality of the universe and draw it to you in a ball. Form prenatal Yin hands. Bring your awareness into the area of your whole chi-filled mouth. Open and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Open to red dragon swimming in the sea, outside to the left. Make your mouth the area of the universe, and your tongue is like a chi magnet that is drawing in the chi from all directions. Turning the chi internally, drawing more chi through its turning, through the circulation. Inside, you're spiraling chi into the whole mouth area. Everything has turned into a chi field. The teeth have merged into chi, your tongue, your gums. All is well and healthy. Bacteria like caries and plaque have dispersed. All is well and healthy. Your immune system is strong and up and running. All these bacteria are dispersed, and the Trinity of Qing, Qi and Shen is taking care of it. Then change to the other side. Red dragon swimming in the sea to the right. Outside. All the chi of the universe is spiraling into your mouth. It will continue to do so the whole year. Your mouth is totally healthy. Teeth are perfectly healthy in all its parts. bone is reconstructed, gums strong, well nourished with qi. And then pull your qi tongue inside, close your teeth, red dragon swimming in the sea left inside. Qi is gathering. Connect your knowledge of your mouth and teeth with the totality of Jing, Qi and Shen. Your teeth are extension of bones. All the bones in your body are strong and well. Expand your understanding as you are circulating Qi into this Qi field of your mouth. Bones are ruled by your kidneys. Kidneys are carrying your prenatal Qi, the information of before. There is abundant kidney essence nourishing bones and kidneys. Kidney Qi is abundant. Change direction. Red dragon swimming in the sea to the right. So much qi is accumulating. The essence is within the fluids as well. The first stage after qi being qi is fluids. Connect with the fluids in your mouth and start washing your whole mouth with your saliva. Huge qi waves of saliva are cleansing all the spaces in your mouth, and huge qi waves are cleansing your saliva. Saturate your saliva with qi of the whole totality of the universe, and then swallow in 3 streams. Think lower dantian, swallow there left, to the right. Guide your saliva down to lower dantian with your thoughts and focus in the middle. Now think into the universe and draw qi into middle dantian, forming He Yin hands. Middle dantian open to prenatal hands. The whole universe has become your middle dantian. From everywhere in the universe, close to He Yin hands, qi gathering in middle dantian. Open to prenatal He Yin hands. Close. Keep going and see what your breathing is doing. You want to be breathing in when you are opening into the universe. And you want to breathing out when you form Geyin hands in middle Dantian. Breathing in, opening. Breathing out into middle Dantian. And then open out. Breathing in, forming liver hands, lower the body. Think the liver, think green, focus. Breathing in, lowering the body, liver hand, turn. Breathe in, liver is completely healthy and well. Breathing in. Breathing in. Breathing in. Breathe in, form your hard hands, stand up, circle around the heart. Heart is red, bright, chi is gathering, breathing in. Feel your heart vibrate. Last time, heart is completely healthy by now. Form spleen hands, breathing in. Think spleen stomach, think yellow, stand up. Left hand up, right hand down, stretch. Breathing in, lowering the body. Continue. The whole center of your body is vibrating. Golden yellow is accumulating. Breathing in deeply in your abdomen. Breathing in. digestive system is healthy, functioning perfectly. Breathing in, whole lymph and immune system are strong and well. Breathe in, form the lung hands. Think white light. Lungs are vibrating. White chi is nourishing your lungs. Continue. Lungs is healthy, the whole skin system is healthy. Last time, let your lungs fill with bright white chi. Breathing in, lower the body, form kidney hands. Breathing out. Breathe in, stand up, left hand up, right hand down, connect heart and kidneys. Bright black chi nourishing your brain, your bones, your kidneys. Form Sun Chow hands. Breathing in, lift the chi up. Comb through the three Chow. Transparent light saturating Sun Chow. Mix all the chi in the three Chow. Chi, organs are healthy, life is changed and organized and well. Abundant, pure organ chi. Take the universe in your hands. Draw the chi ball of the universe into middle dantian. Form Yin hands. Turn left. Pull chi into middle dantian from everywhere. Turn to the center, chi is opening, you become the universe, keep turning to the right. Pull chi into middle dantian. Open, turn left, close. Open, feel your chi expanding, turning right, and then feel it drawing from everywhere into middle dantian, flowing there with a strong flow. Turn to the left, feel your chi opening, becoming the totality of the universe, and then feel the chi pulling together in middle dantian as you turn left. Open. To the right, close. One more time, awareness on the chi as you turn, and the chi opens, and then feel it pulling into the middle dantian as you turn to the left. It's pulling all the chi straight from the feet and the head into middle dantian. Open and turn to the right. All the chi is being ordered, reorganized newly in middle dantian. And then open to the front. Breathing in, thinking middle dantian. Breathing out, think all the organs vibrate. Huge chi stream is going into middle dantian. Lift it up inside of you. Lift it up to yin tongue and let it circulate into the universe. You are the universe, the chi stream circling down, entering you in Guan Yuan. The chi stream circling up inside of you to Tan Shong. Into the universe, down to Du Chi, and inside up, streaming into middle dantian, circulated in middle dantian, Nourish in middle dantian. And then lift the chi up. Inside, the stream of chi is flowing into your head, filling and nourishing Shen. Hands above, think breathing in the whole head. Center of the head. Continue breathing out. Breathe in the whole head. Think the center of your head, chi accumulating. Feel how the center of your head is vibrating with the sound. Breathing in, feel the whole head has become the universe. Feel the center and guide chi from there down. Feel the chi guided down to middle dantian. 5 turns, getting bigger and bigger. Feel the chi move it inside, left and down, up. 1 circle, continue getting bigger. 2, just imagine how your whole chi field turns into the universe as you get bigger with every circle. 3, circle. 4, start circulating the chi of the whole universe. The universe is in your torso. 5, you have become the universe. And then turn the other way. 5. Now keep drawing all of the chi of the universe in smaller and smaller circles into your middle dantian. 4. 3. 2. Feel the chi accumulating in middle dantian. The chi there is getting denser. 1. Nourish chi in middle dantian. 'Connect with your chi in middle dantian. Guide it down to lower dantian inside. Nourish chi in lower dantian. Use your imagination to visualize chi streaming into your lower dantian from all directions. lower dantian qi is being nourished. Awareness on the incoming, in-streaming qi in lower dantian. And then open your hands, awareness on the qi field around you. Draw the qi from around you into your lower dantian. Store it all inside of there, pull it in, draw it in. And then open dantian and shen into the universe behind. Embrace the whole universe and draw the qi from everywhere into lower dantian slowly. As you overlap your hands inside dantian, nourishing qi, we're simply going to do a little bit of rubbing qi now. If you like, you can sit down. Sit down in a good position. And rub the qi to left. Don't worry about the counting. Just connect your awareness with the movement of qi inside dantian as you are moving it around with your consciousness. Your hands are connected with your consciousness and they help rotate the qi as you're rubbing the qi inside. Use this moment to increase the sensibility towards qi and simply feel the movement as you keep circulating in there, in your dantian. And then turn the other way to the right. Feel how the qi is getting more and circulating, integrating all your dantian qi, anchoring the qi field of the whole year. Then come to a halt and nourish your qi. Unify your dantian with the qi field. Expand your qi field into the whole year. I am healed in 2016. I am happy in 2016. I am filled with purpose in 2016. Tsi Du uplifting my life in 2016 is a joy to take care of myself, to carry the responsibility and use my potential and power in 2016. To increase my well-being, my health, my happiness, my wisdom, and my connection to myself. Du Ren of Zidu Duren, Du Ren in 2016. I benefit the universe in its physical health, in a strong sense of well-being for all humankind, in the happiness of all species. I promote the connection between all of us to all there is, to benefit all the relationships in between humans, animals, all the species, nature and the universe. I will do my best to promote the development of wisdom for all humankind and the universe. Thank you, universe, for letting me assist you and support you. Thank you, universe, for using me as a tool to Zidu Duren. Thank you, universe, for this potential in my being human. Go ahead and either stay within this beautiful state of consciousness, in this beautiful state of life. You can continue to building the chi field in gathering more chi and adding chi, drawing it to all the dantians. Or you can do the head and face. Thank you all. I see you next week.